What's going on, everybody? It's me again, William Bootsy Blanding, founder and CEO of Real Wealth. Today I want to talk about a subject I rarely talk about, my failed business. For those of you who don't know, I've been in wireless communication industry for over 15 years, offline and on. It started way back in the day. A friend of mine put me on the cell phones back in the 90s, and I just rolled with it. It piqued my interest up until I found out about business credit. That was going to be my focus. I was going to open up a little small cell phone store and just do that. But I realized from that failed business, I had the store in Stanford. It's mistake number one. I went into the business with only $3,000. That was barely enough to pay the rent and product at the end of the day. I was fortunate enough to have a landlord that owned the whole building where I had my store. He took care of the electricity, he took care of the alarm system, the lights. I was fortunate enough to get all that included with my location. But the rent was $1,500 a month. Very expensive. I had no business credit. I had no personal credit. That was mistake number one. In that business, I had multiple partners. I had about 3 partners. I'm not going to say their names because they probably already want to sue me now. I made a lot of mistakes. I did somehow survive 3 years. I even outlasted my the guy who got me in the industry, because they also were across town in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm not even going to say the business name because there's probably people looking for me to this day. That's how many mistakes I made starting that company. But somehow I managed to make a few dollars and survive for 3 years. And I'm not going to say it was all legal means to keep it afloat, because I'd be lying. I learned a lot from that failed business. I made a lot of mistakes. Had I known, if somebody just came to me and be like, Will, this is what you need to do. You need to fix your personal credit. And you need to build up some business credit. Because I had enough dollars coming in, I could have probably squeezed that in the budget at least to fix my personal credit. But nobody did that. Nobody showed me. This is why I built this company, because I want to be that guy that shows you guys before you make that business mistake. So I made that mistake. This happened in 98. We were still selling pagers, if you could believe it. And the business, I closed the doors and walked away in 2001. So yes, I know I don't look it, but I'm not old. I'm 46 years old, so it was a disaster. But my lesson learned is now I know about personal credit. I know about business credit. Had I known about those 2 things, I probably would have been in a position to buy the building, because I know at one point my landlord was probably considering selling that building. I probably would have owned the building by now. I would have been in a good financial position. I'll tell you the truth, I'd probably be rich right now. By now, with enough business credit, we talking over 10 years ago, I would have been on top. I'm trying to tell you, like, this business credit and personal credit combined is a beast. You could do a lot of stuff with this. I learned a lot of mistakes. For those of you, shout out to all the girls that I used to take to the store. We used to have a good time. I was that broke. I couldn't even go get a hotel room. I had to use the back of the store. So again, I can't even say the name of the store because I filed bankruptcy that year that I closed the store down. I filed personal and I think business bankruptcy. At the time, you could do both kind of combined. Just a lot of mistakes that I will never make again. But that was my first real retail location business. If I could do it all over again, Number one, I would not I don't think I would start with a retail location. If I could do it all over again, I probably would just start with a online presence. You still, when you're setting this up, you have to get at least a virtual address, which will show you how to do that, where you get a mailbox and a corporate location for your corporate mailings and stuff. You do that, but you set up a home office. We got an all-in package for that. I'll put links below where we can actually come to your home, set all this stuff up, set up your home office, put in a phone line. You got to provide the cable and the phone line, but we could set you up. We'll go through the steps and show you how to set up a nice office in your home. You want to have some type of space set aside. If you can, you want to have a room, a full room designated just to your business stuff. If you can't, attics, basements work. Just something that's closed off from the rest of the family, because you're going to get those family distractions. And we show you step by step how to build credit, set up your home office. That's an all-in package where you don't have to do much other than answer the phone when the vendors call, because that's how you build your credit. Just pick up the phone, the vendors call, and you'll slowly see how things progress. And if you already have good credit, and as little as 30 to 60 days, you could be funded with $50,000 to $100,000 just from after setting up your business. So this is stuff that's real. I'm in the trenches. We're really doing this stuff, and we're gonna make this happen. So that's my story of my failed business. My one failed business. I did a couple LLCs, but I never did nothing with them. I never actually sold any products back in the day, but I didn't know about the business credit aspects of it. I set up LLCs, but that's as far as I got. That's my story. Shout out to Chris. He knows what I'm talking about. To help me get in the industry if he sees this video. And shout out to all y'all still in that retail struggle, because I know it could be hectic. But we're here for you if you want to help. Get in contact with us. Learn how to do this stuff. I spent 9 years in that retail chain and receiving. And nobody knew that I was planning and plotting my escape from retail. Yes, it's that guy. Believe it or not, it's the guy, that dark-skinned guy in receiving. He got a 6-figure business. You could do it too. Just get in contact with us, links below, and let's make this year better for you. Let's get this money. Until next time, subscribe, like, and comment. If you do nothing else but subscribe to the channel and comment, that's supporting us if you want to help us. It doesn't take any money. All right, till next time.